Paint strokes hit the screen like a heartbeat. Teek Fox in the zone, can't skip a beat. Tutorials blazing, it's spark the art. Digital canvas, where the legends start.
Hello. Welcome. So today we're gonna be looking at how we do this here. So when you write on it, it becomes rainbow. Depending on where you write. Hey Nikki. Hey Renee. Nice to see you. Just looking at something. 2 seconds. Hey Bella. Okay. Let's get to lesson. So this is Teeks time. Your learning starts here. There is a weekly live Q&A that we always do. However, this week's a bit different because we didn't get any Q&A. So what I've done instead is make up something which I think you'll find is quite cool. And it's the rainbow thing. So feel free to ask any questions. You can leave a comment, write in our community, ask me directly, anything. It's all good. So here we go. So rainbow fun. Where, as we always start, well, you won't find this one anywhere in Affinity, unfortunately. It's not a tool, not anything. It's something that just happened to work. That's all good. So our next thing is, what are they? And I don't know whether you remember this, but when I was younger, it was called scratch art. And basically, you would get like a black painted sheet, and as you scratched off the black paint, it would be rainbow underneath. Wow. So that is what I intended to recreate on here. But obviously not scratching, as this is an iPad, but the same kind of effect. So I'm going to teach you first how to make it. So how to use it, how to make it. So let's go. Let's get rid of that. Let's start by going on designer. Go on Pixel Presenter. I'm gonna go to this rectangle and just make the rectangle the whole size of the document. We don't need color or anything, just the actual rectangle to put our circles in. So I'm gonna go to ellipse tool. I'm gonna make an ellipse here. I'm gonna color it pink. I'm gonna duplicate that. Make another one here. And we're gonna make that one yellow. Duplicate it again. Make it green. And I'm gonna select all these, duplicate them, and bring it down slightly, like this. And now I'm gonna recolor these. So this one, what should we have? A red. And this one, blue. And this one up here, we'll make purple. I'm just gonna duplicate these again. Say, grab those last three, duplicate that, and just move it down. I'm just gonna recolor these. So let's make this one like a bright yellow. This one, let's make it a darker blue. And this end one, let's make it color. Let's go with that as long as it's different to the rest. So I'm gonna select all these ellipses and put it inside that rectangle. So at least now it's in one place like that. So it's that rectangle. And I'm gonna go to the FX panel with that rectangle selected. FX. Sorry if you can hear my voice. I coming off of like a cold kind of thing. That's why my voice is extra bad today. So I'm gonna go put on scaled object as usual. I'm gonna Gaussian blur them. So here we go. As much as possible. And then what I'm gonna do is select them all again. Should have done this first, but never mind. I'm gonna go to the node tool and I'm gonna convert them to curves. So this button here. And now we have access to the nodes. I'm just gonna give them a little bit of shape. Just adding nodes here and there. Just to make it not so forgot the word. Like not symmetrical because they're circles. I forgot what it is, but not the same all the way around. Just random. Just can't think what that is for now. So I'll just put in nodes. Just put them in here. They're everywhere. Last one. Perfect. So now we've got that. What we can do is on top of that rectangle, we'll make another rectangle. Just on top. Make sure that is that whole page. And we're gonna make it black. Now, this rectangle we're gonna have to put into a group so that it works. So I'm gonna add a pixel there, and then I'm gonna get those two objects and make them into a group so this works. Now then, this pixel there, I'm gonna use the erase blend mode, and then go to the pixel persona and use what should we use? I'll just choose calligraphy one. As I write on that pixel there, it actually erases the black rectangle into the colors underneath, just like so. Just as if you're scratching one of these panels, just take that sleep blur off. Thanks. So yeah, as you can see, as you scratch away, the rainbow underneath will be visible. Just gonna go back, just delete that one, add another pixel layer, and go to the blend mode and erase, just to show you that cool effect. Yeah, I was quite shocked when I seen it. I was like, that I've got to make a video on that. But yeah, that was the calligraphy brush. And just see, we could pick any other brush. Say, we'll try this fur here. You can see there's all the colors coming through as we scratch into it. And you're left with the fur. Just like so. You could use any brush, really. So let's try a bit of chameleon skin. Let's put that around. When we zoom in, you'll see chameleon skin. Just like that. Very cool. Just reading your comments. Something about red cardinals. Very cool. So that is brushes. And obviously you can use stabilizer, as we shown you first off. And use any brush. Gonna erase that along and add another pixel layer. Change the blend mode to erase, and then use the brush like so. And you can make all sorts of things with the brush. This is a great effect. Thank you very much. It's very cool. So that is the idea of what we're making today, and that's how to make it, how to use it. Let's try some other ways of using it. So let's beat that one, and we'll take them with us, and that one to the next session. So that was brushes. I already did trade you brushes, so that's all good. And just trying to see why that isn't showing. Oh, is it because of these? They were meant to be brushes. Are they your brushes? I think they were. Let me check. It says Teeks, so I'm assuming they are. So I can't remember nothing. So this is Teeks Pixel Brush. Trying to go into the menu. Pixel Brush set 12. I have no idea. If I find out, I will link it in the description. It's probably when I've just been messing about someday, using all sorts of things that I need in general. I think I need to recheck your gum rate. Yeah, there is quite a bit on there. Most of it is free, hopefully. If it's not, thank you very much. I no idea what else to say. But yeah. Oh, I don't know. It was so there's quite a few. I'm not sure whether that might be a paid one or was it just me messing about. Not clear. So anyway, get back to this. So brushes was one of the things, and I was meant to show you. There we go. It's already done. So brushes. The next one is shape. So shapes. You can use shapes. So if we go back to designer, make sure we're in that group with the rectangle, and then just pick a shape and just draw the shape out onto this black and just paint it white and set the mode to erase. And there you go. That shows you the color. Where select any shape you like. Let's go star and set the blend mode to erase. That wasn't a good spot. It's mostly blue. Trying to find somewhere with a bit of color. Let's try this spot. Erase. This kind of. I also have to look at these brushes. They look interesting. So there's quite a few. It's been over the years, but it might also just be me messing around. The anniversary of 500 subs is coming up soon. So I'll have to put some kind of back together for that. So that's shapes. Let's delete that one. Let's go on to our next one, which is text. Yeah. You can use these with text as well. So just go to text and we'll just write in here. What should we write? That's right. Subscribe. Make sure it fits. So this word here, we'll make that white. You need the streak. Just put that center so you can see it better. There we go. And then all you do is make that blend mode erase like everything else. Oh, and make sure it's in the same group as the rectangle, otherwise it doesn't work. As you see. But yeah, there we go. Very cool. So that's normal. That's erase. And you can change that as you want. So you could have like anything like that. Very cool. That's text with that effect. These things you wouldn't have been able to do with the old style that you can with this one. That's cool. The other thing, this one, is the next thing, which is tricks. So tricks, what do I mean? Let's get back to the first one that we had. Put it on the tricks. And let's play around with this a little bit. So I'm going to just select the pixel, the hello layer. But I'm going to go to move tool this time. And watch how cool this is. So you can actually move it and it deletes just the part underneath. So it constantly changes color wherever you are, which I thought was quite cool. Happens with everything. So select the shape and wherever we move it, it'll be there. Just like that. Whatever colors was there. Then it would happen with text and everything. But let's try that. Just put in some text. I'm gonna put emerald shores. Change the blend mode to erase. And there we go. And now it's picking up all the colors wherever you are. I'll just delete the other layers so you can see it better. Yeah, how cool is that? I don't know why that layer ends at the top. Get rid of that as well. There we go. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, cool effect. John, he's changed his name to John creates, and he doesn't really do tutorials anymore. He's sort of more like promotes his own joints kind of thing for his business and whatever, that kind of thing. He is around, but not like he was. Definitely not. I think he likes as well. So that is all the things I was going to show you. If there was any questions on that, if not, I'm going to go into the next section, and you'll see it's something new. Oh, he does for his Brazilian. Might do. I can't remember. Does someone know if there exists a brush organization tool? Font organization tool, font base. It's finally good. I don't use one, so I don't know. Rene, he's the expert. So yeah, this new section is called challenge. What I was going to do with this section for now, for today, is just let you know that I challenge you to use something that we've used in this lesson to put that on the community. And what I'm going to do is show off those things next live. Yeah, so yeah, try it yourself, kind of thing. There's also to gauge whether people actually start using what I'm teaching. You know what I mean? So it's like along these lines. But yeah, so I used to do something called the monthly challenge, which was like a joint challenge. But this will be more using whatever we spoke about in that today's lesson. So today was on the rainbow fun. So yes, rainbowy things. So whatever you come up with, I'd love to see it. Post it in our community. There's the QR code. I'll link the um, the link in the description. That kind of thing. Join us. It'll be a lot of fun. So, unfortunately, normally this would be the bit where we get into Q&A. Unfortunately, this week we didn't have any. So I'm just going to make this opportunity to teach you how to ask. So you can ask direct in chat, you can ask in the comments, or ask in our Q&A session in our community. There's the QR code again, so you can join the free community on Discord. So that is how you can get your questions featured. We'll go through them on a live. The next one is next Thursday. It'll be 7 o'clock UK time. That is, so whatever that translates to wherever you are. So yeah, we'll leave it up to the Q&A section, just in case anyone wants to ask anything. Anything on what we've learned today. 1 a.m. US and USA Central. Thank you very much. You might notice that my little guy's changed a little bit. So I've brought him up to sort of Emerald Shores, which is the comic I make. It's kind of like he's come up to their level of like detail, etc. Yeah, I changed him a little bit. So any questions at all? Just wouldn't chat because I know it's delayed. I'm just watching it now. You love the new style. Thank you very much, fella. So it's the 2005 style, 2025 style, I would say. It's the style I've been using on my new comic that's coming up, which is Emerald Shores. I've only done one page mine so far. It takes a long time. So vector. So yeah, I think page one is in the community. So you can have a look. Give me feedback. Tell me what is wrong, what I can change, etc. And I will try to make it better for page two, etc. So if there's no questions, I think we'll cut it short for this one. I can rest my voice. And oh, I'm just saying a comment just in case there's a question. This was cool. Yeah, you have to try. Page two half done. Well, the sketches are done. It's the vectoring that takes time. The vectoring needs to be done. But unless you could say, oh, this is wrong on page one, then there's lots to change. So, yeah. Yeah, no questions. So I'm gonna call it right there. Thank you very much for coming. I hope you find that useful. And I can't wait to see your challenges. Thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next one.
Paint strokes hit the screen like a heartbeat. Teek Fox in the zone, can't skip a beat. Tutorials blaze and they spark the art. Digital cameras, where the legends start.